Psalms 14:7. Alright, it says, "Oh, that the salvation of Israel will come out of Zion. When the Lord bringeth back the captivity of his people, Jacob shall rejoice and Israel shall be glad." Okay, that's right. Zechariah 8:13. Zechariah 8:13. It says, "And it shall come to pass that as ye were a curse among the heathen, O house of Judah and house of Israel, so will I save you, and ye shall be a blessing. Fear not, and let your hands be strong." Okay, that's right. So that proves, one, that the Lord, he's still going to deal with the nation of Israel. Okay. Alright, Malachi 3:6, "And they're blessed." It says, "For I am the Lord, I change not. Therefore ye sons of Jacob are not consumed." See, the Lord don't change. Okay. Alright. Alright. So Matthew 25:34. "Then shall the king, which that's Yahushua, say unto them on his right hand, which are the sheep, which is the nation of Israel, Come, ye blessed of my Father," which the Lord's people are blessed. Alright. "Inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world." Okay. That's right. So the kingdom of heaven, which we're going to prove with the scriptures, is only for the nation of Israel. Alright. Genesis 17. Alright, verse 4. Alright. Starting all the way back with Abram. This is Genesis 17:3. "And Abraham fell on his face, Abram fell on his face, and God talked with him, saying, As for me, behold, my covenant is with thee, and thou shalt be a father of many nations. Neither shall thy name any more be called Abram, but thy name shall be called Abraham, for a father of many nations have I made thee." Okay. "And I will make thee exceeding fruitful, and I will make nations of thee, and kings," okay, "kings shall come out of thee. And I will establish my covenant between me and thee, and thy seed after thee in their generations, for an everlasting covenant, to be a God unto thee, and to thy seed after thee." Okay. And it says, "And I will give unto thee and to thy seed after thee the land wherein thou art a stranger, all the land of Canaan, for an everlasting possession, and I will be their God." Okay. Now we already got precepts proving that the nation that fell on the nation of Israel, but we just establishing the point. Okay. All right. Okay. Showing that that seed went through a line from Abraham all the way, which from Abraham to Isaac, and then to Jacob, and then to his 12 sons. All right. And that covenant is with the males. Okay. As we further read, "And God said unto Abraham, Thou shalt keep my covenant, therefore thou and thy seed after thee in their generations. This is my covenant, which ye shall keep between me and you and thy seed after thee. Every man child among you shall be circumcised, and ye shall circumcise the flesh of your foreskin, and it shall be a token of the covenant between me and you. And he that is 8 days old shall be circumcised among you, every man child in your generation. He that is born in the house or bought with money of any stranger which is not of thy seed. He that is born in thine house, and he that is bought with thy money, must be circumcised. And my covenant shall be in your flesh for an everlasting covenant, and the uncircumcised man child whose flesh of his foreskin is not circumcised, that soul shall be cut off from his people. He hath broken my covenant." Okay. It says, "And God said unto Abraham, As for Sarai thy wife, thou shalt not call her name Sarai, but Sarah shall her name be. And I will bless her, and give thee a son also of her. Yea, I will bless her, and she shall be a mother of nations. Kings, all right, which are males of people, shall be of her. And that's talking about the nation of Israel. Okay. And then Abraham fell on his face and laughed, and said in his heart, shall a child be born unto him that is 100 years old? And shall Sarah that is 90 years old bear? And Abraham said unto God, O that Ishmael, which the Ishmaelites are you so-called Arabs, might live before thee. And God said, Sarah thy wife shall bear thee a son indeed, and thou shalt call his name Isaac. And I will establish my covenant with him for an everlasting covenant, and with his seed after him. As for Ishmael, I have heard thee. Behold, I have blessed him, and will make him fruitful, and I will multiply him exceedingly. 12 princes shall he begot, and I will make him a great nation. But my covenant will I establish with Isaac, which Sarah shall bear unto thee at this set time the next year. Okay, so Isaac was the chosen. Alright. Okay. Genesis 26:3. I started at 2. And the Lord appeared unto him, or 1. And there was a famine in the land besides the first famine that was in the days of Abraham. And Isaac went unto Abimelech, king of the Philistines, unto Gerar. And the Lord appeared unto him and said, go not down into Egypt, dwell in the land which I shall tell thee of. Sojourn in this land, and I will be with thee, and will bless thee. For unto thee and unto thy seed, okay, I will give all these countries, and I will perform the oath which I swore unto Abraham thy father, and I will make thy seed to multiply as the stars of heaven, and will give unto thy seed all these countries, and in thy seed shall all nations of the earth be blessed. Now we're going to find out that's talking about Israel, because that Abraham obeyed my voice and kept my charge and my commandments and my statutes and my laws. Okay. Alright, so that promise was given to Isaac. Now Isaac had 2 sons. Alright, Genesis 25:21. Alright, proving it's a lineage thing. Okay, and Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife, because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. Which, like I said before, the word conceive means to take seed into the worm, which is sperm, to become pregnant. Okay, though the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. Okay, meaning she went to go see the seer. Alright, because the Lord he speaks through his prophets. Okay, 1 Samuel 9:9 says, before time in Israel, when a man went to inquire of God, thus he spake, come and let us go to the seer. For he that is now called a prophet was before time called a seer. Okay. Luke 1:7. Okay. It says, Luke 1:70. It says, as he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began. Okay, so when it says she inquired of the Lord, she spoke to a prophet. Okay, Genesis 25:22. Okay, and the children struggled together within her. She said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations, okay, 2 nations are in thy womb, and 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels. Okay, separated. And the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. Okay, now this is tying in with what we're reading in Matthew chapter 25, because if you understand that the Bible is really speaking about two main characters, okay, because we reading from Abraham, okay, the Lord chose Abraham, all right, out of all people, and made a promise that he'll be his God, that Yahweh Shem Shah would be his God and the God of his descendants through a particular line, which was Isaac, because Abraham had 8 sons, all right, but the chosen line went through Isaac. Okay, and then the Lord made a promise that he would perform the oath that he made to Abraham upon him and his seed. Now we reading right now that it comes down to 2 nations: the nation that came out of the loins of Isaac, all right, who will receive what? The kingdom that was prepared from the beginning of the world. So that exclude everybody else. Okay, all right, it exclude everybody else because it comes down to the two main characters who can receive the promise. Okay, all right, so that's what we're reading about. Okay, so Genesis 25:23, and the Lord said unto her, all right, 2 nations are in thy womb, 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one people shall be stronger than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger. So whoever came out first was going to be a slave unto the eldest. Be a slave to the younger. Okay, and it says, and when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins in her womb. The first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. Alright, so Esau was the elder. He shall serve the younger. Okay, verse 26. And after that came his brother out, and his hand took hold of Esau's heel, and his name was called Jacob. Okay, and Isaac was 80 years old when he bore them. Okay, so let's hop down to the kingdom. Well, I'll finish reading this out and then we go through it. Okay. It says, and the boys grew. Esau was a cunning hunter, a man of the field, which is a characteristic of you Caucasians. You like hunting, and you skilled at it, and you love being outdoors. And Jacob was a plain man, dwelling in tents. And Jacob is quite complete and content at being a homebody and just having the necessary things. Okay, that's 2 different manners. And Jacob is you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. It says, and Isaac loved Esau because he did eat of his venison, but Rebekah loved Jacob because she remembered the promise. And Jacob sought pottage, and Esau came from the field and was faint. And Esau said to Jacob, feed me, I pray thee, with that same red pottage, for I am faint. Therefore was his name called Edom. Now the pottage was still red because it was raw meat in it, which is a indicator that you Caucasian comes from your father Esau, the Edomites, because you eat your meat raw. Okay, that's one of those things that you do. Okay, and Jacob said, sell me this day thy birthright. And Esau said, behold, I am at the point to die, and what profit shall this birthright do to me? And Jacob said, swear to me this day. And he swore unto him, and he sold his birthright unto Jacob. Then Jacob gave Esau bread and pottage of lentils, and he did eat and drink, and rose up and went his way. Thus Esau despised his birthright. Okay, Esau despised his birthright. Alright, Genesis 27. Alright, Genesis 27.